Facebook. Doesn't look like much, does it? Just a building in Palo Alto. But don't let that fool you. Facebook is everywhere.
My name is Barack Obama, and I'm the guy who got Mark to wear a jacket and tie.
In just over 6 years, it went from college campuses to the White House and everywhere in between.
They have amassed this humongous database of information about us.
The goal is to get to ubiquity. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg wants everyone to be on this service.
But not me. I've been a rejecter of Facebook from the beginning. But when my son asked me,
why can't I be on Facebook? Why aren't you on Facebook?
I started thinking, why am I not on Facebook? Facebook is just a website, just a way to connect with friends and family online, right? So then why do people respond so intensely?
Everything in life only exists if projected out into the world through Facebook. It's like life itself doesn't have as much meaning unless it's amplified and played out in this social network media.
When we first launched, we were hoping for, maybe 400, 500 people. Harvard didn't have a Facebook, so that's the gap that we were trying to fill. And now we're at 100,000 people, so who knows where we're going next.
Facebook has exploded into more than just social media, into more than just a website. Facebook is a way of life.
Facebook has literally changed the world. We've moved from the country to the village to the town to Facebook. It's just getting started, too. I think it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And even though there are more than 1 billion people that use it, it's not my way of life. I'm one of those people that absolutely hates Facebook. But I'm starting to realize my kids are growing up in a Facebook world. And the scary thing is, I have no idea what that even means. And my son never stopped asking.
Why won't you let me on Facebook? There better be a good reason.
Well, you're too young for Facebook right now.
What? That's not fair. I have a friend that's on Facebook.
But now he's turning 13. That's legal Facebook age. So I have no choice. I need to face why I'm not on Facebook.
There's an online world where I am king of a little website dedicated to me, with pictures of me and a list of my friends and an unofficial record of the groups that I'm in. Facebook. I'm hooked on Facebook.
I hate Facebook.
10 reasons why we hate Facebook.
Now, I'm not alone in my hatred of Facebook.
You know, the number one thing that I hate about Facebook?
Fuck you, Facebook.
It is nothing you can tell me to make me believe that Facebook is not from the fucking devil.
Well, if you are frustrated with Facebook tonight, you are not alone.
I'm not on Facebook. I never will be.
There's even a Facebook hating page on Facebook. But I'm in the group that hates and rejects Facebook without even trying it. And that's not really me. I love to try new things. I waited in the rain for 2 days to get the first iPhone. I even moved my family to Los Angeles to pursue a career in an industry that completely embraces Facebook. I'm a very social person, and I have all types of friends, just not Facebook friends. Should I pass this prejudice on to my son? I need to find out before he turns 13. Is there something wrong with Facebook, or is there something wrong with me? So I assembled a team of young Facebook fanatics to help me research and document the process.
Now, not just people making a documentary, you're people in the documentary. Live. Let's see what comes up there. We need Zuckerberg. That's the point. Like, I need to find out what he was thinking when he created this masterpiece of disaster. If anybody's gonna show me how to use it, I need him to do it.
Facebook. For customer support.
Hello, you've reached K Madadi at Facebook, and I'm not available to take your call right now, so please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
What are you doing? Leave a message. Howard Stein's pretty up there too. He's head of entertainment strategy, global creative solutions.
Head of entertainment strategies, global solutions.
Now I'm going to 6'9".
Sorry, Stephanie Allen is not available. Record your message at the tone.
If we try every number around that extension.
8400.
Why 8400?
He was born on 84. Year 84.
You've reached Mark at Facebook. I'm currently unavailable. Please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Hello, Mark from Facebook. I don't know if you're the Mark from Facebook, but I am making a documentary film, and at this point, I'm looking for any Mark from Facebook. So I'd love an interview, if you can spare some time. My number, 310.
You're funny.
That's not him, right?
Sounded like it. Might have been. It could have been.
I could pull people up that work there, and he's at the top, and there's no other marks. He's the only mark.
Give me that number right now.
So while I didn't get the Mark from Facebook, I did get the creator of Facebook and his twin brother. You know, the twins from the Facebook movie.
Are you surprised that it became so big so fast?
If it made sense and appealed to the kids at Harvard University, then it was going to appeal to kids at other universities around.
Mark Zuckerberg really did sniper you guys pretty good.
He was not thinking social network.
Until you guys...
There's no question if you look through sort of the record.
What he did was sandbag it to the point where you get Facebook out first, which was our idea, and our website at the time, Harvard Connection. The concept of connecting with people, and it's brought a lot of value to my life using Facebook.
Whoa.
So, and that's exactly, that's another
Hold on a second.
surprise there.
You use Facebook?
Absolutely.
Do you use Facebook?
Yes.
You two are on Facebook?
Yeah, we are Facebook users, yes.
We've always been champions of what it was, and being
social networking didn't wrong us.
At the end of the day, you guys like Facebook?
Yes.
Yes.
You wanna show me how your Facebooky thing works?
All right,
Yeah.
so...
In terms of my profile, based on maybe your interests or where you went to school, it starts zeroing in on people that it thinks you might be friends with.
We've had a unique and pretty funny experience by being on the site.
I bet. Yes. Well, listen, again, the irony, of course, is that of all the people in the world that would have a beef with Facebook,
right,
and that would not be on it, it would be you guys.
But they were on Facebook, and they made it look pretty good. But not everybody's figured out how to look good on Facebook.
I'm here because I looked at all your Facebook pages, and I wanted to show you the embarrassing pictures that I found on your Facebook pages.
A bad Facebook page starts with a bad profile picture. While you might be wondering, why would people post pictures like this on Facebook? I was wondering, what might these people be saying on Facebook?
Okay, so this open status search, you know, you can just type anything in and it'll search any word that people are using in Facebook. Everybody who's posting things about weed. I got stoned last night, you know? Which is crazy, like these are real people's posts. So I type in weed, look what comes up. Look at this one. That party last night was awful crazy. Wish we had taped it. I danced my ass off and had this one girl completely naked. Drink my beer and smoke my weed, what I searched for. I'd marry him in a heartbeat and rape him if I had the chance. She just posted that. Tell me what you think this girl's like.
She tells you what's on her mind.
She seems kind of like a bitch. Here's a picture of her tagged, fuck feelings, be a bitch.
Here's a lovely picture of her fingering the world.
Flipping off. We don't say fingering.
We don't say fingering in this country?
Different thing in this country.
Here's this picture of her. She is flipping off the world, posting that up there. I want to find out what she thinks her Facebook profile says about her. Find her, send her a message saying we'll Skype her or something like that.
Can you see me?
I can't. I see the pretty picture of you, but not you yet. Okay, so let's start with your name.
My name is Summer Lee.
If you were a stranger that didn't know you at all and just looked at your Facebook page, how would someone describe you?
They would look at me like a lot of fun, bright, funny, maybe. Outgoing, creative.
Summer, do you think your Facebook page is a good reflection of who you are as a person?
I mean, when you look at my Facebook page, you're looking at my everyday life. You're looking at the real me, so.
Now, it's possible that I misjudged Summer. What I didn't know is that some of her posts were just song lyrics.
That party last night was awfully crazy. I wish we taped it. I danced my ass off and had this one girl completely naked, drink my beer and smoke my weed.
But that doesn't matter, because she posted them on her page. And what you post on your Facebook page can have real-world consequences.
I would hope that most high school students would be very, very cautious about the information they're projecting to the rest of the world. My job for 4 months out of the year is to look through thousands of those applications and try to pick out the traits and the characteristics that seem like the best match for what our college is trying to accomplish.
I took a lot of photos off. I upped the privacy setting.
I know that I probably should put my privacy a little higher, but it's fine.
You waited till after you applied for college to put the Facebook page up. And what about when you go into the job market? Do you think there's anything on your Facebook
job
page
market, yeah, that's
history?
where you gotta you gotta watch out for your privacy controls and everything.
And I've been hearing a lot about young people who, they're posting stuff on Facebook and then suddenly they go apply for a job.
For instance, on your form here, you've written your hobbies are voluntary work and cinema.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, but on your online profile, you've written getting shit-faced and chasing poontang.
I met a restaurant owner who checks Facebook before he even accepts an interview. He agreed to talk to me if I concealed his identity and the location of his restaurant.
Facebook has completely changed the way I hire employees. Before I interview anybody, I have to see them on Facebook.
Do you think it's fair to people that you look at them ahead of time?
I should be able to make the decision. It's my restaurant. Big boobs, it's big boobs.
And even if you do get the job, you can still get Facebook fired.
A social studies teacher suspended tonight for some comments that he made about same-sex couples.
Fired for posting anti-Muslim racist statements.
Ashley Payne taught English at Appalachian High. She says the pictures, just having a beer, is that enough to force someone to resign?
I put on Facebook that I have a coworker that's a liar.
A few weeks later, Jessica says she got this termination letter.
In the past 2 years, there's just been an enormous boom in people getting terminated for this.
So I could tell my son how Facebook could cost him a job. But ironically, he's far more likely to get a job because of Facebook. Facebook is now the #1 job finding and recruiting site in the world. How do you like that? So how the world sees you on Facebook depends on what you post on Facebook.
All right, it's on.
Okay.
What?
Literally, I just got this email 2 seconds ago. I have a girl I went to elementary school with. I still kind of connect with her when we go back home for visits. She literally just emailed me 2 seconds ago. Come around, you gotta see this, okay? Don't forget, we have our 20-year high school reunion at the end of August. Does that mean that I'm not on Facebook so I don't get to go to my high school reunion?
For my 10-year reunion, the only invites were on Facebook.
That's crazy.
Wow.
There's only a week and a half left in August, so it's either this weekend or next weekend. It's either tomorrow or next weekend.
Then you weren't invited.
Is it this?
Let me see. Spectrum grad. When is it?
The 27th.
Next weekend.
Next
So that's
weekend.
next weekend.
Dude.
I think we should shoot it.
You gotta go, dude. You gotta go.
Have to go.
What am I supposed to wear to a reunion? Like,
Where is it again?
it's at the Sticky Wicket in the maple room. Yeah. Is this the maple room? The reunion thing? Yes! Hi, how are you? Now my question is, how did you guys find out about this? Facebook, right? It's like I didn't know who would be here, who wouldn't be here.
Not that
that we were trying to keep it from you.
Yeah, not that you were trying to keep it from me, but I'm not on Facebook.
I know.
I didn't get invited to my own reunion because I'm not on Facebook.
You were like the only person on earth not.
Apparently, you found out about this through Facebook. Figures. How did they find out?
These people probably are on Facebook.
Why am I not on Facebook?
All these people were on Facebook. They already knew all about each other. I was totally out of the loop. Made me feel like some outsider because I'm not on Facebook. And do you really even know someone if you see them on Facebook? There's no Facebook truth police.
That picture sucks!
This leads some people to create, let's say, less than accurate Facebook pages. Take the movie Catfish.
Hey, Megan.
Hi, how are you?
Your voice is not at all what I expected.
An entire film about this guy getting duped by a fake Facebook profile. Now that sounds fun. If I could create a new version of me, who would I be? Well, I'd be a lot cooler than I am today.
Yep, you are going to be one incredible guy.
All right, let's do it.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy, it hurts.
What we can do is we can take this picture of this race car driver. It's such a similar pose to this one of you, and that is, I think, very convincing. So we just kind of put you right in there. There we go.
Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy, it hurts.
Wow. So doing some cliff diving, we're going to throw you in there. You can be right next to the most interesting man in the world here.
I can be at the Playboy Mansion if I like.
Absolutely.
This is great.
Little hang gliding. There you are on Mount Everest.
Oh, I'm all over this. All right. So we're live.
We are live.
Steve Steele.
Steve Steele exists.
Confirm. Steve Steele is kind of an international man of mystery.
Yeah, we
At
checked
the
you
Coliseum.
at a beach party in Miami. Dipped in, said, "My dude, last night was seriously out of control. What a wild night. Those girls we met were straight ultra babes. Oh, and thanks for hooking up the bottle service. You the man."
What are we doing with Steve Steele now?
Sending out friend requests
Yeah.
and updating his profile, making him seem like the cool dude that he is.
Steve Steele looks like he's good. So how many friends does Steve Steele have already?
Only 31.
Dude, he's only been alive for about 2 days. 31 friends, that's pretty good.
Friending. It's now an actual word in the dictionary.
For those who don't know what it is, Facebook is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game in which the objective is to collect friends.
Having a whole mountain of friends proves that you're worthy, that other people like you, that people who know you have included you in the sort of the fold of their larger group of people. In some ways, Facebook is like it's like a giant bowl of hot chocolate, and all these little people are bobbing up around it like little marshmallows in your life. People have 327 friends. I mean, how many of these people are going to come to your funeral?
So why are you friending me on Facebook? Facebook.
The pursuit of friends is universal. But Facebook quantifies that pursuit with a number, a score.
Why are you friending me on Facebook? Facebook.
How many Facebook friends do you have?
256.
Wow, you know.
6 something.
600 and something?
Yeah. 1,700.
1,700? Whereas if I joined it and just friended you, you would automatically accept me as a friend?
I don't know, over 1,000.
You have over 1,000 friends on Facebook? And are these real friends or just sort of...
No, they're some people I don't even know.
Facebook says the average user has 139 friends. I wondered if I went on Facebook, how many friends would I have?
So I have 1,230 people in my address book that are my contacts, basically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through them all and see how many of these would actually be my friends, who I would consider actual friends, and see how that Facebook number works out. Colin Nash, yes. Melanie Graham, Kurt Gurham, no. There's actually quite a few people here that I have no idea who they are, I gotta be honest. 61, 147. The difference is, these are people I've actually met, and I'm a real person. On Facebook, you don't even need to be a real person to have friends. Confirm, Brad, confirm. I just made like 9 friends just now, which I thought was pretty cool. So, let's go. Friends, find friends. Or look at this. She's now my friend. I can now see everything about her. So, just found out my brother is prob fixin' to go to jail. Hey, look, her phone number. My name's Steve Steele. You just accepted my friend request on Facebook like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Isn't it weird that you have your phone number out there on your Facebook page for random people to just call you?
That's really creepy, and I didn't know something.
Tells me where you go to school, where you live, all that stuff. Your email, your birth date. How old are you? 17? It's kind of scary. You got a brother? Is your brother fixing to go to jail? Did you post that?
Okay, I'm gonna do.
Oh, you're gonna. Hey, would it be okay if I use this in my film?
No.
You don't want me to use your voice in my film?
No, this is really creepy.
Oh, it is kind of creepy, isn't it? I told you this would be creepy.
I think we should reshoot the scene, but have you wear a trench coat with a mustache.
Oh my God! Julie Cunningham just accepted my friend request. Confirm, Brad. Confirm. This is brilliant. Hey, is this Kyla? Hey, Joseph, my name's Steve. Katie, this is Steve. I'm calling from Los Angeles, California. Now these people are my friends. A minute ago, you just accepted my friend request. How do you know I'm not a stalker? I just sent you a friend request from a fake profile. Actually, I am a stalker. Now we're friends on Facebook, but we've never met. And you don't know who I am, but I know who you are. And I'm sitting outside your window. Hello? So Steve made a new friend last night named Stouty Stout. Turns out he's in LA and he posts his address and phone number on Facebook. So I thought, got a new friend? When I come in and sort of just say hi, see him, see what's going on. 35. Oh my God, 60, 35. Who is that? Oh, they're right there. There it is right there. I think that's him. I recognize him. Hello? Hello? Knock, knock. You wouldn't be Stouty Stout, would you? From Facebook? My name's Steve. Steve Steele. We're friends on Facebook. Hi. And your phone number, address is posted on there. I thought I'd just swing by and say hi. You look like a fun guy. So I had a few hours. I thought, before I take off again, I'd just swing by.
Cool.
You cool with that?
Yeah, I'm just currently building stuff, but...
What, do you want to show me what you're building?
Okay. This is just like a little weapons holder thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Show up at someone's house unannounced and they're making a weapons holder. Okay. So I'm doing a documentary on Facebook. Does it not seem a tiny bit weird that I've never met you? You have no idea who I am. I was able to go on Facebook, and within a few hours, I know pretty well everything about your life, where you've been, what you're doing, who you're related to, you're connected to, where you live, what you do, what you like. Right. And like, doesn't that sort of make you go like, maybe not so much on Facebook I should put out there, or
insecure about stuff? I mean, if you really look through my pictures, you saw the posts of like my pee jars and
Yes,
stuff.
I did, yes.
Like, I'm not really gonna be that self-conscious about any of this stuff. So, if anything, I think it's a testament to how well it works. Now we can just, boom.
It is almost like we're friends now.
Yeah, everything locks.
All right.
So it's not like you can come in and steal tools or anything.
Well, I got a few hours to burn. Let's have some fun. Stouty, you got any more beer? Hey, Stouty Stout. Good seeing you, man. I'll Facebook you. Oh, he is exactly like he looks on Facebook. He was totally fun. Now we're friends in real life because we met on Facebook. Hard to find fault with that, I gotta say. Stouty Stout. Steve Steele even made celebrity friends, like Roseanne Barr. And she hates everyone.
Facebook is just all about one narcissist after another, like myself. I'm on there too. But I am not interested in anybody else's boring life. They are not as interesting as me. I think people try to collect so many friends on Facebook because they're basically narcissists and they have no friends in real life.
So, Roseanne, what do you think? Do you think I should be joining Facebook?
No. Actually, interacting with other people will help sharpen your social skills rather than dull them further. And your skills are pretty dull.
Here's the incomparable Kathy Griffin!
I wondered how this would work with a celebrity if I didn't use Facebook.
So I watch them go by, and then it's like, oh! I think that's her. I think I saw her. I think that was her. This could be it. This could be my chance. Are you here to pick her up by chance? No? Sucks. At least on Facebook, you know exactly where she is. You can just reach out and give her your sign.
By using Facebook, Steve Steele made friends with 9 Kathy Griffins. And now they can all read posts of Steve's innermost thoughts. I wonder how that would work without Facebook.
You see it? No. Is it okay? 2. It's hard because these are my friends right here. I know people, so, but I guess on Facebook I would cite them, so. Oh, God. Brant's at Kiwami in Studio City. I hate LA traffic. What do you get for prizes at an 8-year-old's birthday party? Crispy rice, spicy tuna. I can eat this all day. Can I get a like? Like for the crispy rice? How cute is this video? Cute?
This isn't nearly as acceptable as it is on Facebook. And I don't think my friends would be my friends much longer if I kept this up.
This is way easier on Facebook.
But not being someone's friend anymore? Facebook has a solution for that too.
National Unfriend Day. And you can see our slogan is un for all and all for un. You know, Facebook has more than 800 million active users, each with an average of 130 friends. That's 104 billion Facebook friends. That's 15 times the number of people on Earth. That's too many.
It happens to everyone, but you never think it can happen to you. You've been unfriended.
Being unfriended by someone close to you can really be intense.
Hi.
Hi.
Betty Lou?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Brant.
Oh.
Hi, nice to meet
Good
you.
to meet you.
Meet Betty Lou. She was unfriended by her own daughter.
Well, I ended up getting on Facebook, I guess because other people I knew were on Facebook and they told me about it. And I like to keep track of my kids and my grandkids are on there. If I would see something that they had written, I'd just answer under comment. Facebook was my main way of keeping in touch with my daughters. One day, I was answering something she had written, and I happened to include an off-color joke. I delete posts that are inappropriate, and sometimes I block people. It's not the end of the world, it's just internet, it's just Facebook. I don't hate you or resent you, but it's like being a party crasher. Awkward.
Do you think there's other people out there that say, Betty Lou, you're an inappropriate Facebook poster?
No one else has told me that, no. Nobody else has unfriended me.
Okay.
Yeah, felt like I'm not even part of the family anymore, and I felt so hurt to feel that her friends meant more to her than her own mother. I'm not sure what would make my daughter realize how important Facebook was in my life.
So I have to ask, what was the joke?
Well, the joke was these 2 Chinese people got married, and on their wedding night, when they went to bed, her husband said, I think we should have 69 tonight. She says, oh, broccoli and chicken.
Facebook just seems to make relationships more complicated. My kids are gonna grow up in a Facebook world where online dating has been reduced to Facebook poking.
Well, this guy Brett from work, he poked me. You should poke him back.
She wants to bone you, dude.
Stan, Grandma said she poked you and you haven't sent a poke back.
Dad, I didn't even want to do
Stan, poke your grandma.
It's very likely that all my son's girlfriends and all my daughter's boyfriends will begin with Facebook.
You say there's a boy you like?
No. Yeah. No.
What's his name?
No.
No evidence.
Troy. Shut up, Brayden.
My wife and I started dating in high school. We didn't have cell phones, we didn't have texts, we didn't have email. We had telephones and we had letters. Actual written letters.
I don't know if you know this. I mean, I'm sure it's hard to tell, but I kind of like you. I know this comes as a big surprise. I mean, you got a great personality, good looks, you've got everything. It's so weird. I'd do anything for you. That's a brief synopsis of page 1. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 full pages of the same thing.
So I have no idea how this dating thing works. So I went to my favorite expert.
Come on in.
Grandma.
Who's all here? Hello, honey. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
Oh, nice to see you.
So, Grandma, what do you know about Facebook?
You know, I have to be real honest. I don't know anything about Facebook.
Oh.
And I'm not sure that I want to. I don't want my name and my everything out there.
So let me ask you though, but like when you were dating or when you were younger, if there was something like Facebook, do you think it would have made a big difference? Like how would things be different?
Oh, not for me, I don't think.
No.
Because I am a communicator and I like talking. I like being one-on-one with people.
You know what people can do is that before they go on a date with someone, they can go and check them out on Facebook and get a little preview.
How exciting is that? You know all about them before you even find out about them.
Yeah.
You know.
No, that's not the way it should be?
No, it's not as exciting and not as much fun.
So what will my kids be in for? Dating in a Facebook world.
Facebook is one of my main go-to resources. Facebook has bridged the gap between, you don't necessarily have to do online dating. You don't have to be that person that's doing online dating. You're just on Facebook minding your own business, saying hi to a cute girl. What I use Facebook for is to find women, right, for my guys. Now, if I send out too many random emails to ladies that I don't know that I'm not already friends with, they'll kick me off Facebook for 4 days. So I have that happen periodically. So this girl that was sitting next to me, I totally recognized her as one of my Facebook friends because she was a former Miss California. And so I said, oh, we're friends on Facebook. She goes, you're Gina Hendricks? Oh my God, I met my fiance because you were our only mutual friend on Facebook.
But not everybody dating on Facebook is looking for a fairy tale ending. Meet Matt. He's a single guy, and he only dates on Facebook.
What's your procedure now?
I just ask for the Facebook right away. Say, what's your name? I'll add you on Facebook, and you take it from there. Once I get them to accept me on Facebook, I know I've already got them.
Matt shows me how he operates.
You don't ask, hey, what's your phone number thing anymore?
No, phone numbers, that's old news, buddy. You go straight to the Facebooks. You're just gonna start a normal conversation. You're gonna walk in here, and I bet you within 5 minutes you can grab a girl's Facebook info. I'm gonna get a goose water splashy cran. Goose water, yeah. Thank you very much. How's your night going so far?
Good.
Yeah? Yeah, you're running the whole bar or what?
Yeah, for me, this is busy though.
Yeah, no, it looks like you're busy. Hey, are you on Facebook by chance?
Yes, I am.
You are, eh? What, you should give me your email address. I'll add you to Facebook. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I'll write it down for you.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, hon. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex? Matt. Nice to meet you, Alex. How's it going?
Good, how's it going?
Not bad, not bad. What are you guys up to tonight?
Little girls' night.
Little girls' night? Casual Monday? I came to the right table then. Well, listen, we're actually taking off right away. But why don't I give you my email or vice versa, and we'll hook up on Facebook and we'll take it from there. I am, yeah. Are you guys on Facebook? Yeah. I figure most people are, yeah. Okay, well, why don't, actually, I'll put it right in my phone.
Yeah, sure.
You just give me your email. Nice meeting you, girls. Yeah, take care.
She met you yesterday. She accepts you, and this is what she sees first.
The first thing she's gonna see is my profile pic. This guy's obviously doing something right. He's hanging out with girls that look like that. See, partying pics and shit. Clearly, he's not a total stain. So let's go and check out some of her pictures here. See what she really looks like. Not bad, not bad. That's a nice pic. Pictures can be deceiving, but can't have a big ass, but that can be good sometimes too. Ooh, nice tits there for sure. Those are great tits, actually. Okay, yeah, she's not bad. She's a solid 6.5 for sure. Let's send her a message right now. Never said I was a fucking scholar, but look great. Let's, so I don't like to ask if you want to hang out. I like to more kind of Just put it out. Hey, hon. Great meeting you. Pics look great. Do you like? Question mark.
When you send a message like that, what are you hoping for the response to be?
Yeah, like a who doesn't. That's a good response.
Oh my God. Is this what my daughter has to look forward to? Facebook has had such an effect on dating that Facebook itself is an official level of dating. It's a term called Facebook official. And now it's the third highest level a relationship can be before marriage. If your relationship goes Facebook official, so will your breakup. And a bad breakup on Facebook is really bad. So I could tell my daughter that mixing dating and Facebook is a bad idea. But just this summer, my cousin got married. I was at the wedding. And how did they meet? How did this love affair begin? Facebook. Strangers that met on Facebook.
We are officially a Facebook marriage.
Yeah, actually our engagement was broadcasted on Facebook.
So Claire went and cut every single message that we wrote on Facebook off of a printed sheet and scrapbooked it.
I am gonna look really
Crazy.
crazy.
It's a Facebook miracle.
It is kind of a lot of Facebook.
I really hadn't thought about it
Throughout
that
our
way at this point.
Now that we think about it.
It's not as creepy as it sounds, is it?
I hope not.
And that happens all the time. This couple met on Facebook because they were both named Kelly Hildebrand. There are literally thousands of couples that get married every year because of Facebook.
You may kiss the bride once you have both updated your Facebook profiles.
But Facebook as a married couple? That's just asking for trouble. I've always had this fear that Facebook would somehow ruin my marriage. And when you hear the stories and see how often that happens, I don't think it's that crazy.
I see Facebook as a means of cheating. In a small way, Facebook can highlight jealousy and cheating and not being focused, make people discuss what their boundaries are. Facebook makes it really subtle and really easy to cross boundaries and cross borders and pretend that you're actually not doing anything that your partner wouldn't like. The number of times I hear people coming in, going back to what I have as clients, they come in and say that they nearly always find out about the cheating on the internet.
Just look at the stats on Facebook ending marriages. And I met people that really went through this.
Hi, Angelica? Yep. Hey, I'm Brant.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I was married for about 2.5 years. He was deployed in Iraq, and he sent me a friend request, so I added him. We probably dated for about a month, and then I got pregnant. I'd found like pictures girls would send to him, letters. He cheated on me twice. He cheated on me with a 17-year-old girl, and then he cheated on me with this other girl that I thought was my friend that we were staying with at the time. I think that Facebook definitely had a lot to do with me and John divorcing. I think it had a lot to do with it. So I made a fake profile.
You created a fake Facebook profile. So did you just send him a friend request?
Yeah, I just sent him a friend request.
And he accepted it?
Yeah, he accepted it. And I sent him messages saying, like, straight up, like, I think you're cute. And he would tell me, like, on the Facebook profile saying, well, I'm married, stuff like that. And I'd be like, well, I don't care. I just want to have sex with you, like, pretty much straight up. And then he would say, like, all right, just don't tell anybody. Like,
hold on a second. So what was your response?
I sent him a message, like, immediately back, and I was like, yeah, this is Angelica, like, fuck you, pretty much, you know? You just dropped me off literally probably like 30 minutes, an hour ago, saying, it's okay, we're gonna be together, blah, 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 blah. And as soon as I leave, you're on Facebook trying to have sex with somebody else that you've never met before in your life.
And so then what was his response once he was confronted?
He filed for divorce for me. Like all of our friends, you know what I'm saying, like knew about it. Like he was telling them like that I was the one cheating on him. And so like just like totally turning the tables and so yeah, it's like embarrassing and like hurtful. You know, like that he could do that to me is kind of like, I don't mind if he does it to me, I'm saying, but it's like my kid, you know, like when he gets older and so yeah, it's like we're not together, I'm sure my kid will like wonder why and stuff. And it's like, what am I supposed to tell him why, you know, like after all those things, like, I just don't know.
Oh, dude. She blames Facebook for the demise of her marriage, right? Which I totally was on board going in. But now you're like, oh my God, honey, thank God you had Facebook to catch this guy. Because if she didn't catch him red-handed, she just would have kept putting up with it and putting up with it. It's like, it's not Facebook's fault that her marriage failed. She married an asshole. How about that?
My wife isn't on Facebook either, so I don't know what introducing it into our marriage would mean.
They sent me an email to join it. You know, I was like, whatever. I didn't know anything about it, really. And everything I heard was just girls bitching about other girls' postings and stuff. It just seems like kind of going back into high school again. No desire to be on it. I don't know.
You know, my fiance and I have 2 separate Facebook accounts. I don't know her password, she doesn't know mine, but I trust that she's being faithful.
Facebook is here and social media is here, and it all depends on how you use it. Well, it's a good question to know exactly what are the boundaries or what are the rules between a couple on Facebook. And it's the same thing with every single other thing that you do, is that is a dialogue. So if your wife and you are discussing and talking about getting on Facebook, then you probably are going to have a healthy attitude to the way you use it.
Pretty tough. If you're talking about as a teenager, like that people that you seriously dated before you were married, that they wanted to friend you.
Yes.
That I would say no, that would not be, that you would not be friending those people.
So I should ignore their friend request?
No, you would say no. My wife says F off. Like, what happens if all of a sudden there was like a divorce case? Can the lawyers ask to see Facebook records?
That is a great question. Once you open yourself and your life to Facebook, can you keep anything private?
The journal's findings are the latest challenge for CEO Mark Zuckerberg and his team, who have been criticized in the past for modifying privacy rules.
Because a bunch of networking fans are really fed up with Facebook.
Facebook is developing tools that collect users' interests.
There's some hidden motive to kind of invade our privacy, take the information, and use it to make money.
We never sell your information. Advertisers who are using the site never get access to your information.
There are so many issues with the privacy problems Facebook has. The Facebook privacy agreement is almost 6,000 words long. That's longer than the US Constitution. Mark Zuckerberg himself had accidental releases of personal information. Imagine that. The founder and CEO can't understand his own site's privacy settings? That's probably because he didn't read them.
Is it reasonable to expect that somebody that's 15 or 16 might read a really long, essentially contractual agreement?
Facebook in particular is the most appalling spying machine that has ever been invented.
According to Department of Homeland Security reports, Facebook has replaced almost every other CIA information gathering program since it was launched in 2004.
It is truly a dream come true for the CIA.
Much of the credit belongs to CIA agent Mark Zuckerberg, who runs the day-to-day Facebook operation for the agency.
When people have control over what they share, they're comfortable sharing more. When people share more, the world becomes more open and connected. And in a more open world, many of the biggest problems we face together will become easier to solve.
Mark Zuckerberg grew up with a generation with no fear of Big Brother. No fear that the government would be spying on them. This generation wants people watching. Privacy is dead. And if you think that's because of Facebook, you have a diluted sense of how private your life really is. This is Matt. He's 20-something, computer savvy, and last week I challenged him to see how much of my personal information he could find on the internet without me being on Facebook.
All right, so this is why I found the names of your family members.
That's my wife, my son, my daughter, and my other son, yeah.
Cool. And you're related to, is that like your brother?
That is my brother, Sean, yeah. That's my mom. That's my dad, okay.
Cool.
All right.
That was
all my family. Got it,
the
okay.
whole family. This is phone numbers I have associated with you.
That is my cell phone number.
This is an old house. I don't know if it's your house now or an old house. Road.
Yep. That's my address, yeah. I own this. My wife bought that. Yes. Yeah. These are my Amazon purchases.
Mm-hmm. So is this...
This is where my kids go to school.
I found your driver's license number. D441.
That is my driver's license number. Oh, my tax information.
I believe your son's email. That stuff's easy to find, your work history and all that. A series of home movies, you and your family, all on YouTube.
This is my birth date. That's my social security number. My dad's resume. Oh, look, my mom. My credit profile. This is terrifying.
Yeah.
What else you got?
That's it.
All this without a single Facebook post. This all started with credit and debit cards, then cell phones, email, GPS. Now even your local grocery store tracks you.
Just by swiping this card, I am giving them all of my information. They know when I got gas last time, now how much I'm getting now. They can tell you where I've been driving. And so now Chevron has this information. I mean, do you trust Chevron? I don't know.
Your entire life is like leaving a digital trail of breadcrumbs. Your Google search history can be traced, your text messages, if you rent a car, have a mortgage, your cable bill, the school your kids go to, all stored digitally with dozens of different companies and government agencies. So does it even matter if people can read the posts about your day or see pictures of you on vacation?
Another reason to think twice about what you write on Facebook. Police in Nashua, New Hampshire say that the social networking site was used by a ring of suspected burglars to target 18 homes in the month of August.
Meet Mr. X. Mr. X robs houses. And now he uses Facebook to pick his targets.
Yeah, to me, what people post on Facebook is like their digital trash. I get to pick through it at my leisure, dissect it, and figure out pretty much everything I need to know. There's a perfect example, new apartment on the first, advertising the fact that they're not going to be around in their new apartment, potentially.
So then how would you find out more information about them?
Well, you can go to her info, where she went to school, when she was born, where she lives, where she works, her phone number. On her wall, there's conversations with all the people about what she's doing, who she's doing it with, where she's going, when she's going to be there. Yeah, it's pretty obvious she's in California. She drives a convertible. She's got fat friends. They think they're taking a picture of themselves, but all the other stuff that's in the picture is what really counts. That's what you get information from.
And so how do you end up getting them to be friends?
As soon as you create a fake profile, then if one person buys it, then everybody else will buy it, essentially. So you have all these profiles that are all interconnected, and then you can collect information from all of them. I absolutely know that this guy's not home because he's uploading pictures via his phone. They have geotags on them. He's giving you the date, his location. Okay, so if his house is even worth it, I need to see what kind of stuff he has. Yeah, he's wearing a nice watch. His wife has nice jewelry on. I can't take all their jewelry when they go on holidays. I can go to Google Maps, type in his address. I can go on Google Street View and find out exactly what his house looks like. 1, 2, 0. Safer for them and me because basically it guarantees that we're not going to run into each other. This looks like a pretty good target. Let's go have a look.
How do you know that the house doesn't have an alarm?
All you need is the proper tools and you can bypass any alarm.
Like what kind of tools would you use to get past an alarm?
Tools I can't tell you about. Doesn't look like anybody's home. If you were here, I'd be robbing this house today.
And it's not just existing criminals using Facebook. Facebook is turning people into criminals.
2 men arrested during the mayhem will pay a high price for their crimes. They were sentenced to 4 years each in prison for using Facebook to incite some of the disorder.
The police are now using Facebook to solve crimes. They can subpoena your Facebook page, but most of the times, they don't need to. That's because the criminals themselves are posting about their crimes on Facebook. Did Facebook make them stupid? Or are these just stupid people on Facebook? During the Vancouver riots, after the Canucks lost the Stanley Cup, the police used Facebook to make hundreds of arrests. These idiots were posting themselves all over Facebook. Just look at all the cameras. How dumb are these people?
A lot of people were coming down because they were seeing these posts on Facebook. They were seeing sort of the carnage. They were seeing sort of the chaos. That was sort of the catalyst for people to get down there.
In 10 minutes, I would expect a rush of people.
One guy became the star of the entire riot. Brock Anton. He posted on Facebook that he punched a cop. Well, that post got picked up by every major reporting agency in North America. The internet lit up.
Brock, take this down, it's evidence. It's clear you ain't got no sense.
This is now permanent, so he's either gonna like change his name or like live with this forever. I mean, how do you apply for a job if this is what's out there?
And once this stuff hits the web, your stupidity is there forever.
You can see his daughter taped at the wrists, ankles, and mouth, but even scarier, the father's caption. This is what happens when my baby hits me back.
It shows several young men in the desert carrying guns and holding up a t-shirt with President Obama's likeness on it that appears ridden with bullet holes.
Gossip used to be just gossip. Very unreliable, and more importantly, completely deniable.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Stay off my Facebook. Stay off my face. The motto my brother and I grew up with was, deny till you die. Not so easy when evidence is plastered across the web, with pics and videos and posts and updates around every corner. You just can't get away with what you used to. This is a whole new problem for kids, well, being kids. Now everything they do and everywhere they go, someone can see them.
Theater 2 on your left. Hey, Sarah, what color underwear today?
Hey, Sarah, so when are you going to post something new?
Anything you post online, anyone can see.
Now, Facebook doesn't cause teens to do stupid, asinine things. It just makes a more permanent mark when they do.
Remember that? Oh, man. That's old school, dude.
It's old school.
That is police exhibit, article number 2, 1990. That's intense, man. Wow.
Brant and I, we ran with a pretty tough crowd, did some crazy stuff. But yeah, it was a different time. No, there was no cell phone cameras and Facebooks and uploading to the internet, and just didn't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Why am I not on Facebook? Honestly, because I think as soon as I signed up on Facebook, Chuck Norris would come out of the bushes, roundhouse me in the face, and say, "Sean, what were you thinking? Real men aren't on Facebook."
If Facebook was around when my brother and I were teenagers, life would have turned out much different. As a father of 3 little ones, this terrifies me. How will I be able to keep their mistakes off Facebook? To keep their dumb moments from being permanently etched in internet history? My 6-year-old is so proficient on the computer, his world revolves around it. And my oldest son is already texting and chatting online with his friends. Facebook is coming for my son. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. How do parents deal with teens on Facebook? Remember Summer? I asked her mom.
Do you monitor Summer's Facebook page?
I try to give her a little bit of her privacy, you know, if she is a teenager, but at the same time, I know that I can't post anything on there about anything she posts or else she'll delete me.
Well, that's one parenting style. There are others.
That right there is your laptop.
Children are on some device, some media device. They're plugged in way too many hours in the day. Children don't realize that when they put things out there on Facebook or social media, it's there to stay. Parents need to learn what Facebook is.
So there's no way I can just tell my kids you're not allowed to go on Facebook?
Oh.
Almost every teenager in this country is on Facebook.
Well, 97% of the teens we polled are actually on Facebook, so they're all there.
What is it about Facebook that is so addictive for teenagers?
Well, the kids don't see it as a site, they see it as life. And it's where everybody they want to know and everybody who knows them and everybody who is everybody is.
Meet Cheyenne. She says she's completely addicted to Facebook. She's 18 years old.
When I wake up, I have the phone next to me and I'm checking Facebook.
You're checking Facebook right now?
Yeah. I'm on it more than 12 hours a day.
What's the longest you've gone without using Facebook?
An hour.
Do people get distracted when they talk to you and you're on your phone all the time?
Yeah, they're like, hello.
She checked her Facebook 43 times while I was trying to do this interview. Okay. Here we go. Back to it. Okay. Do you have anything else in your life that takes up that much time and energy?
No, it's like my best friend. Well, I have a best friend, but it's like my real, I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. But yeah, I pay attention more to Facebook than anybody else, anything else. Wow.
Okay, can I see your phone for 1 second? So now, if you don't check Facebook, how do you have a conversation with someone?
I don't.
When I finally took her phone, she could barely speak.
Mhm.
You don't have anything to check your phone.
I just want to check like one message.
Did you want it back?
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised how addicted she was to Facebook, as much as I was appalled how little she could communicate without it. Could Facebook do this to my son?
Totally addicted to that short form communication. Can't even talk in full sentences anymore. It's crazy.
When you left for a few minutes, I talked to her. Are they guys or girls or? You have groupies?
Oh, they call me by my Facebook name. This isn't my real name.
Oh.
Oh my God, aren't you Chastity London from Facebook?
So you get a little fame. Yeah. I mean, honestly. And if you're really honest with me, that's the draw, right?
Yeah.
This was sort of a breakthrough. It wasn't Facebook that was addictive. It was the feeling that Facebook was giving her. Facebook made her feel famous. In her Facebook world, she was a star. This is Kitty. They call her the Pink Lady of Hollywood.
Welcome.
Hi. Hi. Yes, hello.
Come on in. Yes.
Wow, you weren't kidding. It really is pink.
Even my pooch is
Your
pink.
dog is
it's
pink.
Kissy, Kissy Poo. Kissy. I am a character actress, but I'm not really that famous yet, but I'm a reality TV personality. For 28 years, I've been the Pink Lady of Hollywood. Then I'm branding it and I'm trademarking it.
Wow. I have a bit of an obsessive personality, which is perfect. So tell me how Facebook has sort of played into that for you.
Everything I do, I put on there. I always have it on my BlackBerry, my Crackberry. I do pictures a lot because people love photos. Photos is the thing. I usually get a ton of likes.
Right.
Thank God everybody likes me. And it's so funny because in school I was not popular at all. Like I was the dork. But now I'm like super popular. I have, thousands of friends.
Can you show me your Facebook page and what you do?
Yeah. Well, do I have to show you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I always exaggerate so I don't have as many friends as I said I did.
Oh,
I'm so bad.
836. That's still an awful lot.
No, it's not.
It isn't?
I don't know why I'm not getting more. I need to get more immediately, if not sooner. So friend me on Facebook right now.
Out of this list, how many people do you actually know?
Maybe 50.
If you could only pick one, the fortune or the fame, what would it be?
Probably the fame, because the fame is more fun. Everybody wants approval. Everybody wants to be loved. That's what Facebook does. It makes people feel good. Bottom line. It makes Kissy feel good. Doesn't it, Kissy?
So?
Well, you know what? Thank God for Facebook. She has a little bit of her dream. Facebook gives her that dream. What she wants more than anything is to have a little bit of fame and to be relevant. And Facebook gives that to her. Where would you get that 10 years ago? Nowhere.
With Facebook, anyone can feel the rush of fame, a feeling of importance. Before Facebook, a nerdy, shy kid went home to nobody and nothing. Now he goes home and he can interact, be funny, have friends, and get positive feedback. Okay, but what about the cool kids? Do you think James Dean would have been on Facebook? What about John Wayne? I don't think so. How about Wayne Gretzky? He is on Facebook. And what about Chuck Norris? He's on Facebook too. Although I don't think Chuck Norris joined Facebook, I think Facebook joined Chuck Norris.
Oh, if Jesus sent a message to your Facebook account, Would you confirm his friend request or just delete it out?
Would Jesus have been on Facebook?
Would Jesus have been on Facebook? It's a good question. You know, it's very possible. Jesus used methods that were available to him at the time to spread his message. So it's possible.
Turns out Jesus is on Facebook, which makes sense because in the right hands, Facebook can perform miracles.
You know, if you lost touch with somebody, it used to take a bit of detective work to find them again. Well, now the internet has made that a lot easier.
A father and daughter are celebrating together tonight after spending years searching for each other.
I'm the happiest man in the world.
I just had a vital organ taken out of me.
Allie donated her kidney to a man she met just 5 months ago on Facebook, a total stranger who needed help. His name was Dan Garrett, and the page read simply, "My husband needs a new kidney."
There are hundreds of thousands of jobs and billions of dollars in revenue flowing into our country because of Facebook. And it really does help people keep up their relationships and share important moments. I felt this when my cousin came to visit. She got leukemia when she was 21 and now has had 3 bone marrow transplants. Been near death more times than you can count. We haven't connected more than a couple of times in the last 15 years. Would that be different if I was on Facebook? There are thousands of Facebook users that have died, but their Facebook profiles live on. My close friend Denise Cramsey, who produced Extreme Makeover Home Edition, died suddenly and tragically. Her Facebook page is still active.
Let's see. That's her. Pictures of her and stuff, you can see that. I don't have any of these pictures of her. I never seen any of these pictures.
I didn't even know she had a Facebook page. And that got me thinking about the other relationships in my life and the ones that I was missing out on. Oh my God. This is him. Oh my God. That's him. This is my old best friend from high school. Literally one of my favorite people in the world. It's been 20 years, haven't seen or heard from him, totally lost touch. Steve Steele, able to find him in literally 30 seconds. Now I can message him. How do I do that?
So what's going on?
Brant doesn't know that every time he logs into his Facebook as Steve Steele, that everybody can see him.
So is he logged in right now?
He is.
Yes, he's on there right now.
Shouldn't you be working?
Come on.
Okay, I have to admit it.
What are you guys doing?
I had been spending a lot of time as Steve Steele on Facebook, and I was really enjoying it. But I had started posting my real life pictures. And Steve Steele's Facebook friends, they were starting to be my real friends. The truth is, it was getting hard to tell how much of this was Steve Steele and how much of this was me. Look, I can't say nothing good comes on Facebook. I have admitted that. And really, it is not even about Facebook. The biggest thing I found is that what made Facebook so popular? And I figured out what it is. Now I ramble on here a little, so let me sum it up. What makes Facebook so unique is that it's able to marry 2 of the most powerful human emotions: narcissism and insecurity. First, Facebook allows you to create a world that centers around you. Then, it lets you protect that world by surrounding it with only people you accept as friends. Yay! It's like controlling the guest list to an exclusive party where you are the star. Facebook allows you to feel important and safe at the same time. It's kind of genius. That is why Facebook works. Make sense?
Yes. What did you say exactly? You said there's either something wrong with Facebook or there's something wrong with me. And now you're telling me there's nothing wrong with Facebook. So
Listen, I'm not going to say there's nothing wrong with Facebook, but after everything we've seen, I would have to agree that the problem is not Facebook itself.
So what does that leave?
Dr. Drew Pinsky has an online narcissism test Consistently, celebrities prove to be the most narcissistic and insecure people. And the highest tested celebrity score of 34 was from the Howard Stern show's Robin Quivers.
You discovered in your research was that Robin was not only the biggest narcissist on our show, but the biggest narcissist that you found in any celebrity.
Get out of here.
Yeah. She was the worst case of any narcissism you'd ever seen.
I believe that. I don't know about worst case, but she is the winner.
Are you ready? I have a natural talent for influencing people. I am not good at influencing people. Well, I'm a natural talent. I am not sure if I would make a good leader. I see myself as a good leader. Jesus. I am much like everybody else. I am an extraordinary person. Who would say they are like everybody else? Just, I answered like normal person, right?
Whoa. 35, wow.
Oh! Maximum is 40. The average for American is 15. What are you laughing at?
You mean you're too narcissistic for Facebook?
I mean, that's possible.
What does this mean? I had to find out. So I went to the source.
There he is. Hey, Brant Pinvidic.
Brant, pleasure.
So good doctor.
Yes, sir.
One thing I really want to ask you is, one of the strange things that's happened in the world today is this Facebook phenomenon.
Facebook has come on, it feels like, simultaneously with the availability of camera phones. Everything in life gets documented. And not only does it get documented, it only exists if I project it out into the world through Facebook or email or some other Twitter, some other means. So it's almost like life itself doesn't have as much meaning unless it's amplified and played out in this social network media.
Is Facebook addictive, do you find?
There's something called process addiction. If you're feeling angst or unpleasant or low self-esteem or life is not worthwhile, you can get lost in this world and really sort of float away into a dream world and be disconnected from your feelings.
And how do you think narcissism and Facebook sort of...
Well, they do kind of go together in the sense that if dissociation is a common mechanism, dissociation is something that comes on in people that have had severe narcissistic injuries and may have narcissistic process. And obviously, what I mentioned already, sort of needing to project yourself out into the world is a pretty narcissistic impulse. Like my real self doesn't really exist unless I project this thing out.
Are you on Facebook?
I am, but I rarely go there. I have time to tell people what I'm doing all day. I'm not going to do that.
Ah, it sounds so good when you say it. You know what I mean? So one of the things I wanted to ask you about, and that I brought here today, which was a little shocking to me, is I went and I took your narcissism test.
Yep.
I was a little surprised. The answer seemed so obvious to me.
So you didn't adulterate it in any way?
No, this was 100%. I mean, Jake was there.
This
He
was
saw
an
it. It was an honest assessment.
Okay.
And that was my score.
35. Yeah, 35.
35.
It's in the Robin Quivers range.
Yeah, that's high, right?
It's very high. It means at least you are steeped in narcissistic defense strategies, and that you probably had some narcissistic injuries growing up.
What
and
are
so,
the narcissistic injuries, right?
Abandonment, neglect, abuse, things like that sort of leave you distrusting other people, having difficulty in relationships and intimacy. That's usually what, I don't know you, so I don't know if that's true or not. And so Facebook maybe was a scary place where maybe these things about yourself would be challenged. Maybe you'd find other people that don't reinforce all this.
Ooh.
But it doesn't mean that I think I'm so great. It actually means I don't feel inside, I feel kind of empty, and I may not regulate my emotions very well, and I need these things to keep me buttressed, keep me pumped up, so I'm not exposed to those underlying feelings that aren't so nice. And maybe those underlying feelings were what might have been exposed on Facebook.
Oh. Wow.
Mommy.
Doing all right? Just kind of quiet.
Why are you?
Your head's been shrunk. You're all pissed off.
What does this mean? I didn't know what to think of all this until it hit me. I wasn't scared of Facebook. I was scared of who I would be on Facebook and the thought of what Facebook could bring out of me. And that's why I've been pushing it away. It turns out I actually love Facebook, just my own version of it. My life is a safe, protected, and totally controllable social network. This was more about my need for control and my issues than it ever was about Facebook. I'm narcissistic and insecure. I'm not on Facebook because I am Facebook.
Sixth graders, please stand.
My instinct as a parent is to protect my son from anything that can cause him harm. But at some point, I have to realize he's growing up.
Well, I just don't think there's any way to stop him from being on it, you know? It'd be like if we were kids and you're like, oh, you can't have a bike. It's like, what are we gonna be the parents? They're like, no, you can't be on Facebook, you know?
Yeah, I think
That
that's-
is not gonna work.
Yeah.
Kalis. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Can we come in?
Yes.
No, I want to talk to you about Facebook.
Okay.
I was thinking that when you turn 13, you can, dude. Put your phone down.
My name is Kalis Pinvidic, and I don't have a job.
What would you do if you could get on Facebook?
Let's see. If I had a Facebook, I don't understand the thing like posting your life, like click tuna salad, greatest thing ever. I don't understand that. I'd probably post things that people would actually like to see, like comedy, or something like that. Like there's like an open space in like the giant mall, and or there's a space and like is that a spot? And then it turns out it's just a really midget car. And like, damn it! That was I thought it would be a free space.
All right, so that's funny.
Yeah, but not when I say it. It's funny in the pictures.
Welcome to Hollywood. Why do you think I'm not on Facebook, Kalis?
Oh, here comes the fun part. I don't think you're on Facebook because everybody has already gone on it, and you don't want to be that one person who's like, well, since everybody else is on Facebook, I guess I kind of have to fit in. But you don't want to fit in. You want to be the different person. The problem is not the problem. It's your attitude about the problem. Captain Jack Sparrow. I remembered another quote.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. And Optimus sees the donut. I forgot what the other name was. Sees the hole. The donut has a hole in it. The good.
An optimist sees the donut. A pessimist sees the hole.
Yeah, that.
I got it.
So for you, it'd be you see all the good things. Like people, like the optimist would see all the good things about it, but the pessimist would see the bad thing about people's lives being ruined. But it's not their fault. I mean, it's not Facebook's fault. It's their fault.
And am I the optimist or the pessimist?
You're kind of neutral. You see the donut, but you also see the hole and wonder why would they put a hole in a donut?
You know, he's right. And while I still had a couple of months to decide about Kalis and Facebook, it was time to decide about me and Facebook.
Ah, there he is.
Mom, are you excited?
Ready.
You know, I still have no idea what you're gonna do.
I sort of don't either. But today is the day.
Big moment.
I've got it ready. The question is, do I close the book on Facebook forever? Or do I sign up and join and embrace it? You ready?
I'm ready. Are you?
I am. Here it is.
That's awesome.
I wake up in the morning, I have coffee with my wife. From all outward appearances, we've got the perfect life. But something has divided us, yeah, it's crept in between. As we sit in silence, blankly staring at our screens. Facebook, where everyone believes your lies. Facebook, the best way to cut family ties. A mangled, tangled in a web where you take delight. life.
Don't know you, but I really like your Facebook page. And I've clicked through all your pictures and I've seen your holidays. And I know you're still single and you're looking for a guy. And your star sign is Aquarius and so is mine. 'Cause it's such a waste, your Facebook page ain't you. It's the mirror you use to take that picture that ain't true. It's your Facebook page, yeah, it's your Facebook page. You like John Mayer and you really like the Rolling Stones. Of all the pictures you have, you're never really alone. Must be lonely, yeah, 'cause it's such a waste, your Facebook page ain't you. It's a mirror you use to take that pictures that ain't true. It's your Facebook page. Tagged you in a photograph, 'cause you know I was feeling sad. Should've liked your profile pic, but then you see I'm stuck in your Facebook page. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Facebook page. Facebook page.